My experience of the last 3 weeks has been that of which Ray Charles sang about. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Over 2 weeks ago, I headed south from Longmont, Colorado to Tucson, Arizona for my next United Methodist Nomads project. I drove to Santa Fe, New Mexico, where I had a most enjoyable evening with Diane Loomis, a retired colleague from Missouri. The next morning, however, found me heading right back to Longmont with a bad toothache which had started the day before while driving south. After 4 dental appointments that next week, a root canal, and a course of antibiotics and steroids, I was back on the road to Tucson. Now, I was 1 week late for the 3-week Nomads project at New Hope United Methodist Church. This time I managed to get a little bit further than Santa Fe, but not by much. A terrible racket developed under Henry's hood. I made it to Albuquerque and slid into the service bay of University Volkswagen. I needed a new drive belt and tensioner arm. The parts were ordered, due to arrive the next day. I was planning on spending the night with my cousin Ken Jones and his wife Patty anyway, and he graciously picked me up at the shop and took me home. The parts did not arrive the next day, or the next day, or the next. Because of ice storms in Texas, the shipment was delayed a whole week. Daily I turned to the Texas road conditions map. Another saying goes, there's a silver lining in every cloud. For 10 days, Ken and Patty extended to me amazing, caring, loving hospitality. We had a great time together. There were daily walks with the dogs. There were sumptuous meals. I learned that they were both great cooks. Through long conversations, we got to know each other. I didn't know Ken was an accomplished guitar player and singer. From Patty, I learned to make delicious red chili sauce. If you're interested, I will do a video on that later. I got to know Ken and Patty as never before. They kept saying, my loss was their gain. Well, definitely my gain as well. My visit included 2 Sunday opportunities to worship with them. The second Sunday, we got to hear their new pastor for the first time and got to meet his husband. A third saying goes, all's well that ends well. Except for missing my entire Tucson Nomads project that I was looking forward to, Henry and I were back on the road, humming along with a new drive belt.